قل هذه سبيلي أدعو إلى الله.
The following question is, what to say to someone who says they're not celebrating New Year but are attending parties because it's just their day off? First of all, we have to understand that a Muslim has his own identity. This was clearly illustrated and portrayed when the Prophet ﷺ came to Medina, migrated from Mecca to Medina, and he found that the people of Medina were celebrating a feast. So he asked about it, and they told him that this is a feast we've been celebrating for ages. So the Prophet ﷺ prohibited them from doing this and said, Allah the Almighty has substituted you with 2 days to feast and celebrate every year. The Eid of Fitr and the Eid of al-Adha. So there is no such celebrations for us Muslims except in these 2 festivals. These are religious feasts. So when a Muslim degrades himself and celebrates Christmas, New Year's, Halloween, Easter, Thanksgiving, and the whole 9 yards that are not related to his culture or religion, then he has fallen into sin. Some people say that we gather on New Year's Eve because it's a public holiday, so it's a chance for me to get together with my cousins and my relatives, and we gather for a dinner or a get-together. I would personally recommend that you don't do this. Why? We're not celebrating New Year's. We're not celebrating Christmas. We're not doing any of their rituals. We're not putting any trees and lighting it and some socks by the fireplace for Santa to come and put his gifts. No, we're just gathering. Akhi, this bit by bit would lead you to celebrate. How? Resembling the disbelievers in their events, even if you have a good intention, is not permissible. It was reported in Sahih al-Imam Muslim that a man came to the Prophet ﷺ asking him permission to fulfill his vow in sacrificing a camel in an area known as Buwana. So it is some distance out of Medina. So the Prophet asked him 2 questions. Number 1, is there any idol being worshipped? He said no. Then the second question, is there any feast for the idol worshippers or the disbelievers that they gather on that particular day or event or place? The man said no. So the Prophet said, fulfill your vow. Which means that resembling, though I'm slaughtering for the sake of Allah, but because there's an idol, people who don't know you may think that you're sacrificing for the idol. People who don't know you think that you are slaughtering this animal to feast with them on their day of holiday or feast. Therefore, the Prophet prohibited that, alayhi salatu wasalam. Other than that, it's permissible. And hence, if you gather and have parties and enjoy yourself just because it's New Year's Eve and it's a day off, those who don't know you would think that you are celebrating New Year's, and this is prohibited, and Allah knows best.